Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki Free. I'm trying to get another video in before I lose all my natural light. I have a little bit more light left in the day, so I'm trying to film this video before I run out of light. I love natural light, so that's what I prefer to film in. Anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't already done so, subscribe, thumbs up, all that, like, share, comments. Anyways, so Wendy Williams, let's talk about it. Wendy Williams, why are we, let's not pretend, okay? Wendy Williams has not been the same since since the news broke that her husband had a baby with another woman. Wendy hasn't been the same. So we don't have to pretend like Wendy is just now acting weird. Wendy's been acting weird for a while. We saw Wendy literally pass out on stage in a costume. We've seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. We have seen a lot since the news broke about her husband and everything that was going on. We knew something, even when she passed out, we knew something was building up. When we saw that. And then after that, we saw her slurring her speech. We saw her not on her A game. She left. She was gone. She went to rehab or assisted living, sober house, whatever. She went to some type of rehabilitation, sober house, or something like that. I believe the sober house. She's been through a lot that we've seen. And then now it's like, I feel like people feel like by now, though, she should be giving us Wendy, the Wendy that we know. Well, when she initially had left and come back, we had to deal with her whole hot girl summer thing where she had befriended the celebrities, and she wasn't really giving us the hardcore commentary because she had befriended celebrities, so it was kind of hard for her to speak out on people. In fact, it seems that the only celebrity that she really, really consistently speaks out on is Nikki Minaj. That's the only one that she keeps the same energy for. And with that said, congratulations to Nikki Minaj if she's on her the birth of her baby. Congratulations. It's been put out that she had a baby. So congratulations to her. I'm sure it is a beautiful baby, and best wishes to Nikki. But Wendy, Wendy has been all over the place, okay? Wendy has just been all over the place. It's just been a lot, And she left, then the quarantine. She couldn't do the quarantine radio. Now, quarantine radio, I'm thinking about, I did a video on Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, so that's still in my head. The quarantine radio, but not quarantine radio. She did quarantine Wendy Williams show, and I don't know if you watched it, but I watched it. Oh my God, she looked like she was on one, and I don't know what was going on, but it was not good at all. The quality was horrible. It was not good. It was not a good look. It was not good. It was just like, what the hell is going on here? Then fast forward, she's coming back in September, and I have to be honest, her coming back this time, I wasn't as excited as I had been, in prior years about her coming back, because it's just been too much with Wendy, going on, and it's almost like, I don't know, it's just a lot, and not in a good way. They announced that Booth wasn't coming back, and it's just kind of like, what? He's like a staple on that show. He's like a big part of the show, and it's weird that he's not coming back. So it's like, and then there's like all these rumors swirling around about why he's not coming back. We don't know the truth. I'm not even going to go into that because we already got the Megan Tory thing where we have all these stories, but we don't really know the truth because the people involved aren't telling us I haven't heard DJ Booth come out and, as a matter of fact, say this happened, and I haven't heard Wendy come out and say this happened. So I don't know. It's just whatever, speculation. We don't really know why Booth exactly is not there. I just know I liked Booth there. I loved their chemistry. I loved having Booth there. I like Booth. So it's just kind of like, okay, so he's not there. And then she came back and she was like, it seemed like she had been sipping. It wasn't really, she wasn't giving me that energy. It was just different, it's just off. It's just a bit off. And then we come to this, and I want you guys to listen. I hope you guys can hear. I have my air conditioner on. Listen, I'm in LA. It was a little warm today. I have my air conditioner on because I cannot film with, I need to be cool when I'm filming. So, sorry, I'm not one of those troopers who can just film and just, go with the heat. I'm not that person. So, please bear with me. I think we should, after this week, I think there won't be any more warm weather, so should be good. But anyway, let me let you guys hear this because this is a mess. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to play this for you guys so you guys can hear what Wendy had to say.
Don't be afraid of Cordova. Don't let it dominate your life. So, are you serious? We are here, out in the field. We are frightened of Cordova. You got it, so we can get it. Trump. Don't be afraid of Cordova. Don't let it dominate your life.
Okay, here's the other one.
So really enjoy you on Versus and the third battle. And
You hear that? Versus. It's supposed to be
really
versus.
enjoy you on Versus and the third battle.
Okay, just in case you guys are like, what? Okay, I'll explain. So, the first slide, it was Wendy saying Carnova or something like that for C19. And it's like, girl, that is the biggest thing in the world right now. Everyone knows what it is. So it leads one to believe that she is just reading the teleprompter and not even really into what she's talking about. This is not, it doesn't seem organic. It doesn't seem natural. Like she's just, it just seems like it's very scripted. And that's not good. And I think that's why a lot of the energy is not there that we're used to seeing. A lot of the authenticity, my tongue got tied, sorry, it's not there. It's just different. It's just something missing. And what's missing is Wendy. And like I said, Wendy hasn't been the same since her husband had that baby. And then, like I said, things progressed. And, there was a situation with her getting divorced. It's just been a lot. She was in the not the assisted living, but the sober living house or whatever. It just was a lot, and I'm sure, like, I can't personally speak on what it's like to be an addict because that's not my struggle. I'm not an addict, but I'm sure for an addict it's hard to stay sober, especially when you're going through dramatic things in your life, like your husband having a baby, getting divorced, seeing your husband just move on with the person that he had a baby with, things like that. So I feel like Wendy is overcompensating a lot of the times, as I said in prior videos. I think all this, I have a date, or I have this, or I have that. I think she's overcompensating for not having those things and feeling lonely. It's just been a lot with Wendy, and not in a good way, and it's sad. I do hope that she eventually gets back on track, but she's not there at all. And so the one that she did, when she was doing the Wendy Williams at home, I'm glad they stopped that because it was a disaster. It was just, the quality, I just expected so much more, from the Wendy Williams show. I mean, there's YouTubers that give way better quality than that and way better commentary. So that was horrible. So obviously Wendy, and it's fine. Wendy's a person that needs that studio to thrive, and that's fine. Everyone thrives in different environments. However, she got back in the studio, and it was very lackluster. we have this new DJ Sus. Okay, it's not the same as Booth. I don't think it's the same. I don't get the same energy. It's just not the same. I really liked Booth. And then we have Wendy coming out. Now, it is difficult, I'm sure, to come out to your employees with masks on as opposed to, a real studio audience of your fans, cheering you on and hooping and hollering and all of that. I know it's different. However, we all are having to adjust with this pandemic, and we're all having to, it's affecting us all, let's just put it like that. So I just think that Wendy has to figure it out, because I think it's going to affect her ratings overall. I have not looked into what her ratings are just because, to be honest with you, in my head, I know they can't be where they used to be just because of the quality we're getting, and just everything that's going on. So, but I haven't looked. That's something that I plan on doing, looking and seeing. But I feel like it's going to eventually affect Wendy if she can't just get back. I know she's been renewed. I think she said until 2022, which is great for her. I would hate to see if she wants to continue doing this. Good for her that she's renewed. But what does that really mean? Being renewed and not being able to perform at a level that your fans expect you to, or that that you're capable of, but you just can't because of the situation you're in. What does that feel like? Is it even worth it, at this point? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Wendy, but it's obvious that something's up with Wendy. To me, it just seems dog is up to something. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something over there. Can you guys see my dog? He is up to something. Anyway, so Wendy, listen, it is what it is. She's all over the place. And it's not even like she's doing it to be funny. She's not, this is just a slip up because she's reading that teleprompter. She doesn't even realize that she's screwing up. And then with the other one, where she said, I think versus, or let me see what she said. Hold on. Let me turn this up. Versus. She said versus. Now, she was talking to Brandy and, she was talking about verses. Now, everyone knows about verses, What is versus? She's reading the teleprompter and maybe it's a word that she didn't recognize because maybe she was thinking, because verses, as you know, is spelled differently than verses. So even though it means the same thing, they spell it with that Z, so maybe that threw her off. I don't know. But Wendy, you're supposed to be prepared. I mean, you are on network television. You have to be prepared for your show. I mean, Wendy, what is going on? Really? And I like Wendy. Don't get me wrong. I like Wendy. I just feel like, Wendy, do you need another break? Or, girl, what is going on? You don't want to mess up your bag. Just get it together for that hour. And then the rest of the day, use the rest of your day to slack off. But get it together for that studio time. Because, everyone's watching. And they are going to report every little mistake you made. So, I think you need to get your composure. If you are sipping before the show, stop. It's not working. Okay? Maybe have the drink after the show because sipping before is kind of like getting you off your game. And I feel like prepare maybe read the topics, girl, before the morning, read them that night before, get yourself ready for these topics because it's looking like you're coming out there and just don't even know what the hell is going on and just reading what's going to happen for that day. You haven't prepared before. That's what it looks like, us on the outside looking in. You don't look prepared, and it's not coming off as natural, which is what we like. We like the natural, funny Wendy. We don't want to see a script, you reading scripted jokes or you just reading a teleprompter. No, we want Wendy. We know that you have the gift of gab. You have it yourself. You don't need all of this. But for some reason, you're off your game. So that's why they're feeding you all this. They're feeding you your script, and it sucks. You know, it just needs to be from you, is what I'm saying. It needs to be from you. You don't need a teleprompter. You are Wendy. You are the original, originator of all this. So the teleprompter, I say no. I say know your topics and go off. It's so much better when you go off of your head, but you got to have a clear head to do that. So, maybe don't have a drink or whatever you're doing. Maybe hold off on that until after the show. That's my advice. And I don't know, what do you got? Are you guys enjoying Wendy this year, or are you guys even watching? I have to be honest. I don't watch every day anymore. I mean, I used to definitely watch every day, didn't miss a day. But I have watched several of the shows, but I don't watch every single day anymore. And if I miss it, it's like I miss it. But before, if I missed it, no matter what, I would catch up before the day was over, or at least the next day. But now I know I missed like several shows. But the ones that I've caught, Wendy's been, a little bit all over the place. And it's just not the same, and Wendy, we need you back. We need you just off the cuff. We need you being you without the teleprompter, and just looking like you're enjoying what you're doing, having fun like you used to. Come out there and have fun, enjoy it, get into people, read people like you used to, and just be the Wendy that we all fell in love with. I think she should just go back to doing that. Go back to the old way of doing things. Forget these teleprompters and all that crap. Because it's just like, girl, you reading that teleprompter, it's just not good at all. It's not. It's just not, Wendy. Anyways, what do you guys think? Have you noticed a difference in Wendy? I mean, do you like this new Wendy? Is it better for you, or do you prefer the old school Wendy? I guess we all go through things in life, but you know what? One thing about a job, we still have to do our job. No matter what we're going through in life, it's not like we can go to work and say, well, my husband just did this. This is why I'm not performing. You know how jobs are. You'll be out of there. You still have to perform. That's my point. Like when it comes to a job, people still expect you to perform. Yes, people have, can empathize, have sympathy, what have you, but you still have to do your damn job. So, I mean, it is what it is. We wish you the best, Wendy. Get it together. Try to come back stronger. I mean, I don't know what to say. It is what it is, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.